Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Unbiased and Unbossed. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, share the video if you can. So, let's get into it. So, over the weekend, I saw a clip where DL Hughley made some disparaging comments and agreed with Don Imus back in the day. This happened back in 2007 when Don Imus called a predominantly black female basketball team, Nappy Headed hoes. If you don't recall or don't remember, here's the backstory.
So I watched the basketball game last night between a little bit of Rutgers and Tennessee, the women's final.
Yeah, Tennessee won last night. 7th championship for Pat Summitt. Man, they beat Rutgers by 13 points.
That's some rough girls from Rutgers, man. They got tattoos and
some hardcore hoes.
That's some nappy-headed hoes there. I'm going to tell you that now. Man, that's some... Ooh. And the girls from Tennessee, they all look cute, so like kind of like I don't know,
Spike Lee thing.
Yeah.
The Jigaboos versus the Wannabes.
Yeah,
that movie that he had.
Yeah, it was a tough.
Do the right thing.
I don't know if I'd have wanted to beat Rutgers or not, but they did, right?
It is a tough watch. More look at Rutgers. They look exactly like the Toronto Raptors.
Well, I guess. Yeah.
Only tougher.
Well, the Grizzlies would be more.
These racists use racist and sexist language. They first called them nappy-headed hoes. Black women hair has always been up for debate. We just had the Crown Act passed. And then they called them hoes. They were called hoes while playing for their university. How is that hoeing? They then compared their physical appearance to male basketball players, and grizzly, as in grizzly bear, they likened them to animals. The guy in the background said they looked tougher than the man. Then they called the Rutgers women jigaboos and said that the other team had cuter players. Obviously, this was extremely racist, extremely sexist, and deplorable. Because of the black backlash, this led to the team's university speaking out and condemning the hate speech that was used by Don Imus and his producer.
Then, just at the golden moment while we were celebrating the team's accomplishments, came Imus's despicable words that were deeply hurtful to our students, coaches, and their families. His words were also offensive to every member of the Rutgers community and to people across the nation. Racism and sexism have no place in our society and are completely at odds with our values as a university that celebrates diversity and civility. We cannot stand silent and let these young women be unfairly attacked. They deserve our admiration and respect. They did nothing to invite the words that Don Imus used.
Due to the backlash, Don Imus was fired. But let's get something straight. This was a process. They didn't fire him initially. First, they wanted him to do the whole pony show of going out, apologizing, and then just waiting to see if everything would die down. It didn't die down. And then he was fired because people kept demanding that he get fired. So he was fired. However, this video clip by DL Hughley recently surfaced, and initially I was caught off guard, but then I said, DL Hughley is a black man and he's made problematic statements in the past about black women, so I shouldn't be surprised.
And then let's face it, he called them hoes, nappy-headed hoes, and they weren't hoes. But it was some nappy-headed women on that team. Shut up, I'm gonna say it, I don't give a damn, y'all like it or not, it's true. Them are some of the ugliest women I ever seen in my whole life.
Thank you, good night, everybody. Ross here, thank you.
I shouldn't have been surprised by that. However, I do believe that it's a bit audacious to have that mentality about black women who support you, black women who come out and see you and give you all of your flowers, to say that about black women. And then when it comes to, Kim Kardashian, women of no color, that you somehow be vocal and speak out about possible domestic violence situations or issues when it comes to Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, and Pete Davidson.
He is stalking her. You could think it's cute. If it was my daughter, I'd do something about it. I don't think it's funny. I think that you can't write a beat so good that you get to do these things. And society laughs it off because they say, well, she showed her ass all the time and he's this and he's that and this that. At a certain point, it is not unusual for men like that. The difference between him and a restraining order is about 20 hits and a couple of $100 million.
Wow. I'm pretty sure his daughter wished he had that same energy when she confided in him that his friend had sexually assaulted her.
And the reason it hits home to me is because my youngest daughter said something happened to her, and because it was somebody I like, I didn't believe her. And I'll never get that back. She'll never. I'm supposed to protect her, and I'll never get that back. That she told her father something, and he didn't do nothing about it because it was inconvenient. So I could see how that could play.
Right.
And there's so many everybody wandering around why women are mad and why people are like that. Look at the shit they go through.
Yeah.
Like when she said on Color Purple, a girl child ain't safe in the family for the men. That's fucking true.
I was hoping that inconvenient didn't mean what I thought it meant, but I was right. Inconvenient means causing trouble, difficulties, or discomfort. This man literally used this word as a way to describe what his daughter's sexual assault meant to him about his friend being involved. Like, how do you, as a parent, even utter those words to your child? If you felt inconvenienced, imagine how she felt, her being the victim, you know? But this doesn't surprise me because D.L. Hughley has said other things that have been problematic and actually showed his true colors. But the fact that he had so much energy for that Kanye West, Pete Davidson, and Kim Kardashian situation is just really off-putting and disrespectful to your own family members, particularly your daughter. But this was somewhat similar, and it reminded me of the Racy Taylor situation. And if you don't know, Racy Taylor was a woman who was gang raped by a mob of 6 white men. And although 2 of them confessed, they never spent a day in jail. And what reminds me of this situation from this story is the fact that she didn't have protests, riots, or support, not from white women, not from black women, not from black men, not from anybody. She fought alone. In the end, she died without justice. And that is really heartbreaking and gut wrenching. Black women, we have to band together and do something about the sickness within our community. And it's going to start with holding our black men accountable. Get in the comment section. Tell me what you feel about this story. Like, subscribe, share. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments. I do respond. Thanks for watching.